Welcome back. Now, the Savannah Power Sports Center halftime show.
Welcome back to the WSAV Blitz Basketball Series, the halftime show brought to you by Savannah and Statesboro Power Sports Center. We're going to check out the football team, Don. The football team now is out at half court, and they're all gathering. Of course, football team's a whole lot bigger, but the Sun Belt Conference champions, as we check them out, they will be getting their celebration. The fans, I know a lot of fans maybe made the trip to see this. Obviously, football a bigger draw, but I know a lot of these faces, you covering the team as the beat writer for the Savannah Morning News. What impressed you the most, or as we see a lot of these guys come out, I know in order to have a successful team, there's got to be good camaraderie, and these guys kind of clicked really well under head coach Willie Fritz.
Yeah, they really did. I think a lot of us had some reservations. Coach Fritz was going to a different type of offense, even though there was elements of the option offense in there. Georgia Southern was losing its trademark triple option offense, and they were still able to run the ball. It still looked like the old Georgia Southern. They still made big plays on the running game. It was fun to watch, and you know that he has a more passing game incorporated in, and I think you're going to see a little bit more passing in the future.
Let's listen in on some of this from your PA announcer.
In the football bowl subdivision, the Eagles received numerous honors after the season, including Willie Fritz being named the league's Coach of the Year. Who is four players on the Sun Belt's first team all-conference list. And just yesterday, signed a talent crop of new Eagles who will join the program for the 2015 season. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your 2014 Sun Belt champion, Georgia Southern Eagles.
You see the trophy being raised on the left side. You see President Keel. On the right side, a little bit, there was Tom Klonline. Talk about what TK Tom Klonline has done for this program as athletics director. He's really come in with a lot of confidence from Kent State University and come down here. And he's really brought a lot of pride in a lot of the sports, as we talked about a little earlier. He's done a lot for this program.
Yeah, it really has done a great job so far, and continues to do a good job. Obviously, the football program moving up to the division, the FBS level, and it seems like all the other sports have fallen right into place too. Basketball, baseball still rolling along, and the future's bright here at Georgia Southern.
As the football team heads off the court now after their celebration, we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back right after this with more on the halftime show of the WSAV Blitz Basketball Series. This halftime show brought to you by Savannah and Statesboro Power Sports Center. Welcome back to Hanner Fieldhouse, the halftime show on the WSAV Blitz Basketball Series. Don Heath and yours truly, Ken Slatz, calling the action, and Tom Klonline, athletic director at Georgia Southern. Coach, this is what you came for, TK, to bring in fans to football we saw and basketball now. What an exciting atmosphere this is.
It's a great night, great turnout by our students and our community. I mean, we've had 3 games so far this year. We've had over 4,000 people in Hanner Fieldhouse. It's been a long time since that's happened, and that's because great basketball we're playing and a great job that our students are doing coming out.
Your basketball team battling for first place, Georgia State. I knew at the beginning of the year these were 2 of those teams obviously we thought would be. What impresses you the most about Mark Byington and the team that he's built around here?
Does a great job of getting the kids to come out every day and do the little things, play defense, commit to practicing hard, commit to his process, and our kids go out and compete every night.
Tom, what were some of the things that you did to get a crowd like this out here today? Or did the game sell itself?
No, the biggest thing was we had our marketing team out on campus and engaging our students, and Coach Byington does a great job. He's up on campus during the week and eating in the cafeterias and talking to the students and getting them to buy into his product.
We saw the football team out here at halftime. A surprise to many, but not to you. But what impresses you the most as these guys, these young student athletes got honored at halftime in front of a huge crowd like this?
Well, all of our student athletes are doing a great job right now competing, not only on the fields of play, but in the classroom. Here in a couple of weeks, we're going to honor over 200 student athletes that had over a 3.0 GPA. So our kids are doing a great job competing, like I said, on the fields of play and in the classroom as well.
And finally, we saw a great football season. We are seeing a great basketball season. What's up for baseball coming up? We're building off of a great year.
Yeah, Coach Hennon's a little nervous right now, but I fully expect him to go out and perform at the same level all the rest of our teams are doing.
TK, Tom Kleinlein, the athletic director at Georgia Southern University. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, we'll be back with more of the halftime show right here on the WSAV Blitz Basketball Series. Welcome back to the halftime show brought to you by Savannah and Statesboro Power Sports Center. We're getting set to start the second half of play. It's 25-19, a defensive show here between Georgia State and Georgia Southern, the two teams battling for first place in the Sun Belt Conference. Don Heath joins me. I'm Ken Slatz as we bring you basketball here as part of the Blitz Basketball Series. And I think what impresses you the most, maybe, first of all, the defensive side on both sides of the ball, I would guess.
Yeah, I really expected to see just a little bit more offense. And this has really become kind of a grinded-out half-court type of game. Both teams showing a lot of athleticism, and a lot of shots are being contested around the rim. And unfortunately for Georgia Southern, they're kind of settling for three-point shots, and that's just not an easy way to win a game.
There's an easy shot down low to Kreider getting the basket, and Georgia State coming out taking a little bit of a lead there, and again getting the ball to Kreider, and they were very successful in doing that down low a few times.
Yeah, when you can get the ball inside, you feed the big man, and getting easy baskets is an easy way to win.
Open it up for Hunter there, and here's even some more. Look at the defense. Wiedemann on defense, but that was the trailer coming in and following that shot in. And as you can tell, Georgia State putting in a lot of highlight area films. A leaner right there by R.J. Hunter, more than 20 points a game. And we'll get some Georgia Southern highlights. Finally getting Trent Wiedemann in the books, but no, Matias coming down with the rebound. Scrappy, as I like to call him, he comes up with ways to find the basketball for the Georgia Southern Eagles and more. This time, Jelani Hewitt dialing one in for three and finally hitting his only three-pointer of the game. Hewitt with only one basket, in fact, in the game. Don with three.
Yeah, and 1 of 8 from the field, 1 of 6 on three-point range. And again, he's settling for some really tough shots. I think they really need to dump the ball down to Wiedemann and then work inside out. Once the defense has to surround Wiedemann, I think then they're going to find some open shots on the perimeter. But I think it's got to go inside out as opposed to outside in.
No foul trouble really from anybody. You know, we got one across the board, 5 fouls, and the only player with more than 1 foul is 2 fouls for Curtis Diamond. So fouls, as much of a defensive battle as this has been, Don, there really hasn't been a lot of fouls called.
No, not 5 for one team, 4 the other.